Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Welcome to another Just Doing My Makeup. This is just me doing my makeup. It's not a get ready with me because I'm not getting ready for anything. I'm just at home today. I might film after this, so if the makeup looks good on camera, that's what I'll do. Otherwise, I'll just chill. It was suggested to me that I do a full face of makeup using my Project Pan items, so that's what I'm going to do today. 2018 is the year of me appreciating what I already have and not consuming so much when it comes to beauty products, because it's my weakness. It's where I spend all of my spare money, basically. But this year I just want to appreciate what I have and try to whittle down my collection a little bit because it's big. It's too big. So I have prepped my eyes. I primed with the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, and I used the Inglot 328 eyeshadow to set between my eyebrows and my crease. And I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Aubergine Caviar stick. This might be a mistake because I used this the other day as like a crease color, and I'd done what I've done today where I prepped and then set, just part of my eye, and it was such a bitch to blend out. So, I was thinking maybe it was the way I applied it, or maybe it was the brush that I chose to use. So today I'm trying something a little bit different, but this one I may need to not set my eye base in the future. But I'm taking an Ela Cosmetics Pencil brush, just got a little bit of product on there, and I'm gonna go in and see what I can do. Can I get it to blend nicely? These are super pigmented. Oh my god, I'm already having a hard time. The problem with these Caviar sticks is once they're on, and if you get it in the wrong spot, it's kind of hard to clean up. Alright, so that is a lot more harsh than I wanted it to be, a lot more brought into my inner corner than I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. It's on there now, so we're just going to continue, and I'll see if I can fix it as I go. I've got the Australis Metallix in Gold Gaga. I'm going to use this as a base for my pigment. I really like this, and I constantly forget to use it. Not loving the way this Caviar stick is looking on the eye. I need to play around with it more. Otherwise, I'm going to be stuck with them all year and they're just going to drive me insane. The pigment I want to use is the Inglot 126 pigment. It's an orangey shade, kind of like a little bit peachy. It's got like gold and pinky tones to it. I've never used this one. I'm excited. I usually use these wet. Not going to. I'm just going to pick it up with my brush that I use for the Metallix, the Australis Gold Gaga thing. This is a crown brush. It's just like a little detailer. This could be messy, but whatevs. We'll give it a go. That's a beautiful colour. I don't hate it. I have a lot of Inglot pigments and they are stunning. They're like one of my favourite makeup items. And I'm always on the lookout for new launches with their pigments because they're unique, they're outstanding, I love them. But I don't use them enough. And I don't know why. I mean, they can be a little bit, tedious to use, a little bit messy. If you want to apply them wet, it's, best to do your eyes before you do your base. Sometimes I'm not about that life. but they're so worth it. Like, the payoff that they give is so worth it. So I want to appreciate them more this year. This one here is also a crown brush. It's the Deluxe Crease. I will say I'm kind of annoyed with the Caviar stick. It's frustrating because I can't really blend anything into it, and because it's a cream, they set really well, but it's also sort of like grabbing onto the pigment when my eyes are open, which I don't want it to do, because I do want that like nice sort of crisp line, but I've lost it because it's holding on to product. So it's gonna be like the bane of my existence during this project pan. I'm going to move on from my eyes. I'm going to prime with the Illust Lumier primer from Vivito. This is like an illuminating primer. I'm going to apply it with a EcoTools sponge. I was going through like my sort of everyday makeup compartment where I keep everything, and I was shocked at how many sponges I had on the go. I've got like 5 large face sponges. Oh my god, my birds are just, they're being jerks today. 5 large face sponges and 3 like small detail sponges, like these guys. And I was like, for fuck's sake, I can't even like close the drawer that they're stored in because I can't Tetris them in properly. So I've got to start focusing on certain sponges and use them up, because it's becoming a problem. It's just a problem. So I've been using this primer a little bit lately, and I don't love it. I don't hate it, to be perfectly honest. I planned on using it mostly on my legs and my body during summer, but I'm actually using this guy mostly on my legs and body. So I figured I'd give that one a go on my face. It doesn't show up once you put foundation on, but it is hydrating and my skin needs that at the moment, so I'm happy to use it as a primer. I'm going to use something that's not in my project pan. This is a Maybelline Master Camo, what are you? It's a like color correcting pen. It's a green for redness, obviously. So it's kind of like the Elizabeth Arden, and there's other brands that have brought out these sort of like felt tip applicators. I use it to, I mean, you can see I got discoloration and stuff. My skin is on the road to clearing up again, which is great, but I don't touch this to my face because that's gross. I just use, like, I pick it up with my finger and tap it on, and then I use a sponge to blend it out. And I don't even like retouch the same fingers because I don't know what's going on with my skin. I don't know what's causing it, and I prefer to be safe rather than sorry when it comes to like whatever the fuck this is. This Master Camo pen, I really like it. I really like it. It works really well. I will say, if you are using this over spots and you have dry skin, it's not great. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's sort of clinging to this one here. So it clings to dry spots, which, you know, that's problematic because if you've got breakouts, there's a good chance you've also got some dry skin weirdness going on. Foundation. So I have picked up a bit of a tan this summer, and none of my foundations or base products in my project pan work for me. They're all way too light. They suit my actual face color, but they don't suit my body color. So when it all sort of comes together, it looks like I'm wearing a mask. The closest thing I've got is this. This is a Lancome Miracle Air de Tint. It is in the shade 03. Is that correct? 03. And I'm really glad that this sort of works for me at the moment, because It's almost done. So I'm going to stick this all over my face using the sponge again. I love this foundation. I've had it for quite a while, and I did get it because it was my summer shade, and then obviously I lost my tan and couldn't use it. I was mixing it with other foundations just to sort of use it up. What I found this year is that my tan is more golden, while this is much more sort of orangey yellow. So it's still not perfect for me color wise, but I love the formula of this stuff. So I think it might be a high in alcohol content foundation. I'll just put that out there for anyone who hates that shit. My skin, you know, it actually responds pretty well with that side of things. This stuff doesn't break me out, which is fantastic. But what I really love about this is it gives decent coverage that is, you know, it's fairly natural, but it feels like nothing. Absolutely nothing on the skin. It's completely weightless. So it's perfect for summer when you're sweating balls and you don't want heavy shit on your face. I'm going to conceal with the only thing that works for me at the moment. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. This one, here we go, sneak peek for you guys. It's almost done. So I was there when I started the project and I'm now down here. I am hoping that I can potentially finish this up by like the first update. I don't know if I'll really get there. It's a bit late in the month for it, but give it a go. I'm just going to get this on my face with the Cosmetic Kitchen concealing brush. I try to avoid touching my face as much as possible at the moment with my skin issues going on. And my camera died. Yeah, so I try to avoid touching my face as much as I can. It doesn't, you know, always work out that way, but I try to minimize it basically. And blend that out with the Real Techniques Miracle Mini, I don't know, whatever it's called. The mini sponge. I'm gonna set this thing with the Genie Cashmere powder. I'm not gonna show you this, and you can probably guess why. It would come as no shock to people who know me. So under the eyes with the Real Techniques, what are you, number 300. Morphe E431 for the face. Let's get into it. This is a nice big one. This foundation doesn't really need setting. It sort of sets to like this dry touch feel, but as my face gets oily or sweaty throughout the day, if I do happen to touch my face, it can lift the foundation. So I do set it, but I don't think it really needs setting. I only set it lightly, which is, you know, it's a good thing. Use less product. Not a good thing if you're trying to project pan, but it is nice in summer because, you know, I hate wearing really heavy makeup in summer. And by really heavy makeup, I don't mean visually heavy. I mean like you can feel that shit on your skin, and powder is one of those products that can make you feel like heavy on your face. I'm going to bronze my face and contour. I'm going to use the Natio. This doesn't actually have a name. It's a trio like contouring and highlighting palette. I'm so proud of myself with how much bronzer I have gone through. Last year I smashed it out of the park with bronzer. Just like destroyed so many, not destroyed, I finished so many of them. So really proud of myself, and I'm hoping to do the same this year. You guys want to know a secret? Won't be a secret for much longer. ever since I got my ears done last year, I've been thinking about getting my nose done. It's bad. When I was in primary school, I was playing Kiss Chasey. Did anyone play Kiss Chasey? I was playing Kiss Chasey with friends at school, and I decided to run into the girls' toilets because a boy was it, obviously, and I knew that he wouldn't go in there. So I was running to the girls' toilets, and I get to the door, and it's a double swing door, so it swings both ways. And as I'm going to like put my arms out to push the door, someone on the inside pushed it out and smacked me right in the face with the door. And it's never been straight since. So sometimes I look at it and I think, I'd love to get that fixed up. It's one of those things that's like on my maybe bucket list. Like if I could, if I had the disposable income, I would potentially get it done, but it's not necessary. I can live with it. It doesn't bother me like my ears bothered me, and it doesn't bother me like my teeth bother me. So, you know, it's not something that I'm like desperate to get fixed. It's just, it's one of those things that sort of, you know, pops into my head every now and then. Alright, I'm adequately bronzed, and my forehead looks like it wasn't just kissed by the sun, but more physically assaulted by the sun. I'm going to go in with blush. I have 3, and I'm going to say they're the little Too Faced Love Flush blushes. I'm going to say I've been loving them. I really like them. They're just, it's good. It's going to take me a long time to go through them. I know that. Will I hit pan on any this year? I don't actually know. I hope so. I don't know if I'd be able to finish any, but you know, I'm sort of, I've had them on rotation. I've been using them sort of, you know, they've all been used quite a few times this month. So I'm really enjoying them. They're great little blushes. I'm going to use Love Hangover, but I need a brush first. All right, my current blush brush of choice is the Hakuhodo B505 brush. These, oh my god, they're really pigmented, so I only need a little bit, but I'm loving these. I'm glad I put all 3 in, so I'm not like stuck with just one color. And if I were to like hit pan on even just 2 of them, I would be super happy. That's, you know, that's a good enough goal. I don't have a powder highlight in this project. So I've got the Vivito one, which is primarily designed as primer. You can use it as highlight. Being a liquid, I'm not going to do that. I do have the Peri Peri one, which I mentioned. It is a cream, and it is also a little bit balmy, so it doesn't work well over powders. I have tried it. It's not a good idea. Something I have been using to highlight though is actually the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Wardrobe. So instead of like going in sort of all over my face with this, one day I picked it up with my Rae Morris 22. So this is actually like a face powder brush, and I just sort of, you know, I do one of these, and I went in on the high points, so on my cheekbone, on the bridge of my nose, stuff like that, and I really liked the way it looked. So I've been using this as a highlighter, and yeah, it's not an ideal use for it because it's going to take me forever to get through the damn thing, but I like it. At least I'm using it. It's a way that I can get through it, so that's what I'm doing. Since my brows are looking like crazy little caterpillars crawling over my face, let's fix them up. I'm going to use the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. I don't know what the shade is. I will tell you, it is nothing. It doesn't have a colour. I think, was it taupe? I don't, oh look, there it is. Yeah, it's taupe. It's on the cap. I like this. Yeah, I like it. The colour is okay for me, and it's easy to apply. It's not too pigmented that it's difficult to work with, but it's not like it's not like this, which is actually driving me crazy. I'll use it and talk about it in a minute. Yeah, it just gets the job done easy, which I like. So I've just basically been focusing on this. You're out of focus. Don't be out of focus, camera. I also have the Colourpop brow cream in Blondie. I haven't dipped into it. I'm kind of focusing on like individual products at the moment, and this is just the one that I've been reaching for. This is to benefit precisely my brow, and look, this product, I'm torn with this product. I really like it because it's so precise, and you can really, like, you know, choose little areas that need extra help, but I feel like half the time product is not going on my brow, and that really shits me off. So yeah, I'm having a love-hate with this one at the moment. See, I feel like it's just like, can you see that sort of little bald spot that I've got going on here? It just doesn't really want to. Please help, like, help me get the job done, mate. I need you to just work with me. Alright, I could fuss over my brows all day and let that frustrate me to no end, but I'm just gonna give it up. Give up. Oh, fuck, damn. I forgot to use this. God damn it. This is another product that's in my project pan that I constantly forget to use, similar to the Australis Metallix. So this is Benefit Bravo conditioning stuff. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. It sort of helps to like hold product on my brows, which I like, but I just constantly forget to use it. All right, I've got to do something about these eyes. I can't keep ignoring them. So I'm going to pop on some gel liner. I'm actually thinking, wait, I'm gonna pop some more of the Australis Metallix in my inner corner first. Just a little bit of extra sparkle. Bobbi Brown gel liner in black ink. I love this product. I will say that. Don't get me wrong, but I'm going to complain about it. I'm just putting some Duraline in it because it does dry up quite quickly, and it's, I mean, it's still creamy, but it's not as fluid as it is when it's brand new. And this is actually why I put the product aside and just started like using pen liners, because I found that it just, like, doing my wings with a gel liner that is starting to dry up and constantly having to rehydrate it is a pain in the ass. And I'm constantly like dipping my brush in, doing a bit, dip in, do a bit, dip in, do a bit. And it's not just a matter of like tapping your brush in there and going for it. You have to like get the excess off the brush so that you don't get clumps of product where you don't want it. And it's just, it's time consuming and it's frustrating. And I think in the future, like, the reason I fell in love with gel liners is, hold on, I might need to be quiet for a minute while I get this done. Oh, by the way, Sigma Wing Liner E06 brush. I love this little brush. Alright, base of the wing is on. Let's get back to it. What was I saying? The The reason I fell in love with gel liners, 2 reasons. One, they are amazing for like freelancing because you can depot a little bit of product so easily. Oh my god, see, it's got chunks on it. I don't want chunks. So you can depot product really easily, which means that you're always sanitary. You're never gonna like pass on pink eye with a gel liner because you don't like you don't contaminate it with anything. Also, another reason I love gel liners is that's where you get the really sick, awesome colors. Like you can get beautiful purples and rich blues and greens and silver and gold and all sorts of like stunning colors to do really interesting things with. So for me, gel liners will always have a place in my collection, but when it comes to just straight up black, I think in the future I'll only keep one in my kit. And look, I don't even freelance anymore. I only do makeup for people who are like family or like close friends, stuff like that. So even then, like it's not, you know, it's not really that important. I could literally buy like a pen liner for each person that I do makeup on and just gift it to them. But gel liner is kind of better when you're doing it on clients. But yeah, for my own personal use, I think I will only use pens for like black liner on me, and the gels can be like the crazy, fun, exciting, interesting colors, because I cannot be fucked doing this shit every day. Another problem that I have is my lashes are long and they do have a decent little curl of their own, which is great. But when I'm taking a brush with like gel product on it, it always gets stuck in my lashes and they chunk up and oh my god, it's a fucking pain in the ass. This brush here is a Crown C221 Eyelash Definer. It is a metal comb, so like I love it. I think it's a fantastic product, but you have to be careful with it. I stabbed myself in the eye with it countless times. It really fucking hurts. It's not a good time. This eyeliner brush, oh my god. Oh my god. It is teeny tiny, as you can see, and it is super fine. It's razor thin, and I love that because you can get you can get razor thin wings, and that's the way I like it. Alright, I'm not done with the gel liner. I'm going to take a Sigma eyeliner E05. So this is a, you know, typical eyeliner brush, not angled, and I'm going to pack it up with product. I'm going to tight line with it. This is always fun. I usually like to have a spare hand for this job, but how am I going to do this? Pretty sure that was all out of focus. Let's try again. There we go. Oh, did you catch any of that? Who knows? Let's do under the eyes. Finish that off. I'm going to take the Laura Mercier Aubergine Caviar stick again. This is a Crown Chisel detail brush. It's a C212, and I'm just gonna pack this up with product. Get on there. Yeah, I've been using this Caviar stick a lot for what I'm doing right now, just along the lower lash line. I love it because it doesn't move throughout the day. Again, out of focus. Fucking hell, camera, don't start with me. But if I only use it for this particular job, I'm not going to finish it in a year. It's like, come on. Like, I use so little product. I've literally only worn like the top nubbin off. So I need to find another way to make this work. I'm not hating the eyes now. I feel like wing liner really can help anything, and then when you whack on some lashes, like fucking all the world's problems are solved. Not really, just my problems. Mascara. I am so proud of myself. I only have 2 mascaras open. One is the NYX double stacked mascara base and top coat. This is the one that comes with the fibers. Hate the fibers. Hate them. Hate them with a passion. But this mascara is so good. The other one I have is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, which I love. But this year my goal is to never have more than 1 open at a time. So I'll get through one of these, I'll finish off the other, then I've got a bunch of samples I want to try and finish up. But yeah, the mascara, having more than 1 open at a time, I don't, yeah, it's problematic for me. So I don't want to get into that. I want to change my bad habits. Alright, could definitely leave the eyes at that, but I'm not going to because I like wearing lashes. And I want to use these. They're the Nikkia Joy Cosmetics lashes in Natasha. There they are. I have cut them in half, so just one lash. Cut it in half because I got the really teeny tiny eyeballs. I like the density that these give along the lash line. I reckon I could even wear these and not have to do like a wing. Maybe just like a little bit of liner along the lash line to help hide the band. I am using my Dup eyelash glue that I picked up in Japan. Oh my god, I love this stuff. So I got it in the black and in the clear. I'm just using the black at the moment, and I don't know what I'm going to do with my life when I run out of this. I have the clear, so that's okay. I'll probably be alright for a while longer, but I'm going to have to, I'll be buying this shit online. I'm sure I can find it, but I gotta have it because it's the shit. It's the shit. Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. I suppose this counts as a 3rd mascara that I have open. So I lied. I have 3 open. I love this stuff. I really, really love it. I need to put something on my lips. I'm going to start with the NYX Lip Primer. I don't think this product is necessary. And I don't think it really does anything for me. But I'm panning it. I'm going to wear a nude lip today. So I'm going to take my Max Factor lip liner in Cognac. And I'm going to chuck it on. Something else I would love to do, cosmetic surgery wise. I don't know why I'm talking so much about cosmetic surgery in this video, but whatevs. I'd love to get my lips evened out, but I don't actually know if it's possible. I did try a spot of Botox to relax this side of my face, because this is the side that sits up higher. Didn't really work. So I don't think that's, you know, it's probably, it's not a solution to my issue. I mean, you guys just saw, I sort of overdraw one of my lips. But again, it's not like, it's got to be maintained so carefully throughout the day. I don't know if fillers would help. I don't really want lip fillers. The idea of having needles around my lips or in my lips just fucking freaks me right out. So not really about that life. Anyway, dose of colors. This is Truffle. It's one of their matte liquid lipsticks. It is a part of my lip declutter, my tried out pile. Actually, I'll be interested to see if the NYX primer helps with dryness, because I know that my issue with this particular product is that it's so dry on the lips. So I'll be keen to see how that goes throughout the day. Fix Plus, I'm going to go all over. It's almost out. Come on, baby, you can do it. So I like to go ham with the Fix Plus, as you just saw. I'm saturated. And then I like to take this guy. It's the Barry M Flawless oh my god. Flawless Mist and Fix Dewy Finish Setting Spray. This one scares me because it's violent. Alright, let's, oh my god, my mirror is like covered in, damn. There we go. This one, banging, break everything. This one, the Barry M, leaves a bit of a sticky sort of residue, unlike the Fix Plus. So I try to like get any remnants off me as quickly as I can, because I don't like the sticky sort of feeling. But I do like the finish of it. Let me get my mirror. When it sets. I'm pretty wet at the moment, so this dose of colours is starting to set, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like, it's already like cracking. This is why I don't like it. It's just kind of, it feels dry, it feels cakey, and like, bleh. It's a bit sticky. This is one of the products that I'm actually struggling with in my lip declutter, because I'm trying to love it so I can keep it, because I don't want to waste it, but I can't love it because I don't like the formula. Alright guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of just doing my makeup. I really enjoyed it. I haven't worn makeup much this year. I only wear it when like I'm filming, or if I'm going out or something like that, because I've been trying to fix up my skin. But yeah, it was kind of nice to just sit down and play and get some use out of my Project Pan items, which is awesome. I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh my god. Oh, I fucked up that outro. Anyway, guys. Bye.